Hello, everyone.
Hello, can you hear me?
Good morning, good afternoon from wherever you are hearing us from. Thank you so much for joining in for our final day of the script writing lab. So yesterday the hiccup was a lot, so we apologize once more for that. The technical issue was beyond our control. So welcome everybody to let's say day three. Let me see the energy in the group chat. Yes. Olatunde, I'm pumped up. Ifeanyi Blessing, good evening, everyone. Good evening. Boluwatife Elizabeth, hello, everyone. Where is the music? Basically, I will play the music for you now. Hi, I can see the emojis. Thank you. Yes. Today we're not going to waste time. We're just going to dive right into our activities, right? So thank you all once more. Good evening to you. Yeah, I can see the live chat. Good evening. Welcome everybody once more. So a little recap from day one. That was the introduction to script writing. Today we'll continue the script writing, then we'll go into pitching. And finally we have Mr. Babatunde James come join us for how to gain clients or how to land gigs on Upwork. So those are the three things we'll be discussing today. And we'd also have when Susanna comes up, she has something special for certain people, especially for those that did let me just hold that information so that when she comes you hear it directly from her. So I'm going to introduce her right now. We all know Susanna. We all know Susanna. If you've not come across any of our posts by now, like you need to fire you from this group chat. If you've come across our content or our profile on LinkedIn, let me see some reaction on the group. Just say I have. If you come across our post or our content or whatever thing that she has shared, either our strategies or whatever, just let me know in the comment section. Just say I have. All right. So Susanna Otukpo is a global recruiter.
Otokwa.
Otokpa. Sorry. Susanna Otokpa. I did not even bother with the middle name because I don't want to go and call something I cannot pronounce. Let me just go to the house. Susanna Otokpa is a global recruiter ranked top 2 globally. Over the past months, she has partnered with badass recruiter Melissa, ranked as the number one HR in the United States globally, who has been featured on Indeed and Global magazines. She has also worked with top billionaires like Dr. Stephen Akintayo, the owner of the biggest estate in Burj Khalifa, and have networked with the global influential people like Fazim, the most influential wedding man in China. So when I was doing that introduction on Friday, I remember as I was trying to send some of the screenshots to the group, and my network was just MTN. The whole network issue was a lot. So I tried to send some of the screenshots so that you can see that all these things that we're saying that I'm talking about Susanna is not for mouth. It's not for mouth. If you see her or if you've seen her doings, you know that this girl, something is there. Okay, so one of her biggest leap in her career was a recommendation from the Federal Ministry of Finance, Nasarawa chapter, after she has worked with them and has gained the trust from the director of the ministry. She has recently also made friends with Cassie Brown, who is in Forbes 30 under 30 with network of over $1 million. And he has also worked directly with Goldman, the grand brand worth the amount I want to call next, $237 billion. Are you hearing this thing? So when she's coming on board to teach you certain things, know that this person that is coming already knows their strategies. They have worked with different people, and the result choke. Let me just put it like that: result choke with over 70 endorsements in business strategies. She's not here to use you as experience. She's not here to use you as fresh beginner. She has done it. Her mentees, people she has worked with as a client, she has helped them gain and earned over 6 to 7 figure dollars in dollars and other currency only within a month. And she was also ranked by Google as the LinkedIn Queen of Strategy. Please let me see in the comment section that you people are ready for her because she wants to come on board now. Let me know that you guys are pumped up because all these things that I've read is a lot, is a lot, is a lot. I want to know. Say Igwe bring 100 awards. Yes, Rosemary, Rosemary, you're in the spirit. Yes, yes, yes. Let me know that you guys are pumped up to receive her because she will be coming on board within the next 2 seconds. Let me see in the comment section that you guys are pumped up. People are ready. People are here. Yes, I can see the comments. Say beautiful profile. We are hearing you. Susanna knows her thing. Yes, I'm clapping for her. That's from Jonathan. This is inspiring. We are ready. Oh more. Like when you hear some people's speaker dialogue, when you hear the things that they're done, you the words that you can just say is Omode. We are ready. Yes, so she's a big name. I wish I can clap and you will hear me. Don't worry, clap, I will hear you. Don't worry. Oti ready. We are ready. We're over pumped. Your life is an inspiration to me, ma. Oh, Susanna, you hearing them? Take your flowers. She deserves
I'm hearing you.
first snack. We are giving people feedback. Jonathan, why are you in between? Which one is snack that you're bringing? We are set. We're ready. We're ready. Go Susie, go Susie. I can't wait to see her face soon. All right, Susanna, please take the floor.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Can you all hear me?
Yes, yes, we can all hear you perfectly.
Okay, so I'm going to open the group now so that they can just go and type "We are live now" in practicals, and I want everybody to be here because I don't want to go back again. I don't want to repeat the same thing over and over and over and over again. So we are going to let me just open the group. Um, group. So you can now go and send messages and say we are live now. Just go and type it in the group. We are live now. So that those that are sleeping, because some people are sleeping, oh, can you all still hear me? So just type we are live now. We are live. If you are not here, what are you waiting for? We are live. Yeah. I can see more people are coming on board. We are live. We are live. We are live. So we're just going straight to my screen. Just say hi. Can you see my screen? If you can see my screen, just say hi. Hi, hi, hi.
No, has not started this. The screen is not displaying yet, Susanna. All
It's,
right.
it's not displaying. Wow. Is it showing white blank document?
It's not showing anything. I think you should add it to the stage. Try and add it to the stage.
Okay, let me add it to the stage now. If you are not here, come out. Come out.
It seems like her network went off, so I'm sure she's trying to come back on. So welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, yes, the recording will be available on the page after the live, so you can always come back to watch the live. It's network is disturbing Susanna. She's coming real soon. She's coming.
Hear me now.
All right,
Can you
Susanna,
all
can
hear
you?
me?
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, I
Welcome
can
back.
hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So while I'm trying to bring on board the script, let's talk about the last things we discussed in the last class. So like I was saying in the last class, most of you copied and paste AI stuffs for me, and it was a kind of, I don't know. I wanted to say you guys should just redo it because most of you did not understand the assignment. Now, when I talk about hooks and intro, sometimes you all miss it.
The network is breaking a bit. Hello, can you hear me? Susanna, can you hear me?
Hear you. Can you hear
Susanna, can you
me?
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you now.
Yeah. So what I was saying, I was talking about where do you hear me last, please, so that I can know where to continue from.
You said the pitch they were using AI. That was the last part.
Yes, exactly. Yes, because I noticed that most of you were confusing everything. Now, what I meant from that last, though we are going to the correction, that's why I'm holding this practical script writing class first before I go to the pitching, because I want to show you all the mistakes you all made. And then for the pitching, some people reached out to me in my DM and were asking me why I didn't pick them. Yeah, and why I picked only one person. Now there were two people out to me, but the person that was more in his speech was Coach Jonathan. So let me turn on my screen now. Screen. Can you see my screen now?
We can't see your screen, Susanna. Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Susanna, why don't you send the if you can send the slide on WhatsApp so that our host can present it from his own end, that would be better since you're having issues from your own side. Can you hear me? Susanna, can you hear me?
I got my plans, I got my way. I'm thinking today's gonna be my day. I'm ready to win, I'm ready to go. But the Holy Spirit whispers, take it slow. I say, wait, what? That don't make sense. I'm feeling strong, I'm feeling immense. But deep inside, I feel the nudge telling me trust, don't hold a grudge. Oh, why is it always like that? I think I've got the perfect plan, but he's got something better I can't deny. Even if sometimes I'm wondering why. The Holy Spirit knows, yeah, he knows what's best. When I think I've got it all, he puts me to the test. Might seem a little strange, might feel kinda odd, but in the end, he's always got the nod. I'm trying to figure out life, he's laughing with grace, leading me through every step I face. It's funny how it works, I can't lie. The Holy Spirit knows better than I. I'm in a rush, gotta meet that goal, but he says, slow down, let me take control. Really? Now? I've got things to do. He says, trust me, I've got bigger plans for you. I roll my eyes, thinking I know it all, but then I stumble, and I start to fall. Then there he is, smiling through it all, saying, I'll catch you before you hit the wall. It's always the same, I try to steer, but his way is clearer year after year. He'll show me a path I couldn't see. Turns out it's the best even for me. The Holy Spirit knows, yeah, he knows what's best. When I think I've got it all, he puts me to the test. It might seem a little strange, might feel kinda odd, but in the end, he's always got the nod. I'm trying to figure out life, he's laughing with grace, leading me through every step I face. It's funny how it works, I can't lie. The Holy Spirit
Susanna, can you hear me now?
I can hear you, yeah.
Yes. So try and send the slides
weird, sometimes
to
it's
me,
wild.
so or send it
Clearer
to
year after
send it to
year.
the
He'll
host so
show
that he
me
can
a path
present
I
from his
couldn't
end.
see.
That way it will be
Turns out it's
stable.
the best.
Can you still hear me? Can you guys hear me? Yes, 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 yes. I'm here. It's I think network issues from our own end. We're trying to get her to send the slides to the host of the YouTube page so that he'll be able to present it from his own side. That would be better if she can only speak from her side. Yeah.
The slide to him. I've sent the slide to him already. Yeah. Can you hear me now? Can
In
you
her
hear
speak
me?
capacity, it will be almost the same thing now. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Yeah, so I sent the slide to him
Hello?
already. So he's going to display it now. Can you hear me? Can
All right. Yes, 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 yes.
Hello, Favor. Can you hear me now? Hello, 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 hello. Hello, Favor.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, okay. So he's going to display the slide now.
All right.
So he said we should wait a bit. He's displaying the slide. So he's displaying the slide. Yeah. Can you see the screen now? I think he's displaying it now. Can you all see the screen
Screen
now?
now.
I think the network is really dealing with her. The network is really, really so bad. I don't know if it's MTN, Airtel. Let's just put everything to God. This class is going to hold. This class is going to hold today. The presentation is loading. That's why you can only see that blue part of the screen. So it's loading. Yeah. It's loading from my end. That blue part of the screen. Can you see the screen now? I think everyone can see the screen currently because I can see it from my end. Let's get Susanna on board. Susanna, can you hear me? You can all see the screen now, so you
Yeah, I
go
can
ahead.
hear me.
Yes, yes, please go ahead. Yes.
Okay, very good. Thank God. So it just went blank again. But can you still see the screen?
Yes, we can all see the screen.
Okay. So let me continue. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. Because I saw the screen went blank. That's why.
It's
Went
showing on
blank.
my end. It's showing from here and it's showing on the live. Everybody can see it on the live.
Okay, it's showing on the live.
Yes. So when
Okay,
you want
very
to
good.
move, just tell him to move to the next slide so that he can operate it from his own end.
Okay, he's operating it right.
Yes, it's the one that is operating it. So just tell him to move to the next slide so that he can the pages will go by.
Okay, okay. So can he move to the we are going to do the practical class. Let me try to see if I can still turn on my okay, so for my device is locked. So he can just continue sharing. Okay. Favor, can you hear me?
We cannot hear you. Please,
Yeah.
Coach Deep,
So can he
move
move
on
to
to
the
the next
first
slide. Yeah, the first page.
next slide? So welcome everyone. We apologize for yesterday. We actually did not plan it. Like I don't know. Nigeria have been having a downtime currently, especially the network has not been favorable for many of us. It has not been easy, but we moved regardless, irregardless. So I just want one or two people to just drop what you learned yesterday from the previous class. That was day for yesterday. Just drop what you learned, like the key things you learned. I'm checking the comments. Just drop the main things you learned, the main things, the main things. Just drop it, just drop it, just drop it. I'm checking the comments. Drop what you learned, drop what you learned, drop what you learned. Favor, can you hear me?
Yes, we cannot hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, favor.
Y-
Favor, can you hear
Yes,
me?
yes, yes.
She's really it's the network from my end. She's really having serious challenge with the network from my end. So I think she's really having serious challenge with the network from my end. Yeah.
Yeah. So everyone, our network is still frustrating. Please let's. Oh, I'm seeing Jonathan. Thank you for that prayer. Oh, network should work in Jesus' name. Please, anything that wants to make us not to learn today how to earn very well, it's not going to happen. I can see every other person is giving us what they've learned on the chat. He learns what script writing is about. He learned the first 10 to 15 seconds of a script is very important. The golden part in script writing and the timing, the hook, intro, the main content, CTS, and the outro, resume revamp, and introductory to script writing. Learned about the shock line hook and CV revamp, the 5 golden parts in a YouTube script. I learned how to write CV, 3 C's formula for script writing. Oh, you missed the class due to time zone difference. So sorry about that. I learned what script writing means, the five. Okay, well, I'm saying that one a lot. I learned how to make my CV ATS compliant, right? That's very good. And how? Susanna, can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
You
So
can hear me?
everyone has given us, yes, everyone has given us feedback on what they've learned from the previous class. So I think you should just go
Alright.
ahead with your next.
Okay, so move
Yes.
to the next slide, please, so that we can handle the practical class at the end. Yeah, you all are hearing me, right?
Yes, yes,
Favor.
go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So
Yes.
so yesterday, like most of you have already dropped, we uncovered where the money is and how to position yourself as a professional. So today we are going to go deeper, not just into writing, but into the art of pitching and then practical script writing. Because let's be honest, writing makes you skilled, but pitching makes you wealthy. Because it doesn't matter if you are very good. If people out there doesn't know you are good, you are just going to be good to only yourself. Like, it's just going to be stick only with you. The world doesn't care about the fact that you are good. You just have to show yourself. You have to prove to the world that this is who I am, this is how good I am. Are you getting me? That is because the competition out there is high. A lot of people are struggling to get seen, and if you don't position yourself to be the best, they are going to go and hire or pick someone else. Okay, so please, can you move to the next slide?
Susanna, you're still on. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm seeing a lot of people complain that they were not they did not join the class on time. So I'm going to make the materials available for the first class. So you don't need to worry about that. We are just going to go straight to the next class, to this class of today. So please, can you show them the next slide so that I can continue? The next slide, please.
All right, yeah, I'm on that. It's just network. Just give me a sec.
Okay. I mean, I can see this one saying, okay, I'm lost though. Stella, you are not lost, please. We are just starting. We are just starting. Don't worry. Uh, those that are asking if this can be recorded, this is YouTube. You can always come back and watch it. That's one advantage of YouTube. So we are going to talk about the continuation of script writing. Can you move to the next slide, please? This is just the table of contents for today. So we have already talked about this. We covered resources to land gigs. We covered resume tweaks with prompt mastery. I dropped a prompt. So for many of you that joined late, you can get the prompts. I would make the document available so that you can get the prompts. Then I also talked about how to write a banger YouTube script. We are going to do a practical almost at the end of the class. So, and I'm going to give you 200 high paying sites that you can leverage on to be able to get high paying gigs. So let's move to the next. Yeah. So now I dropped a document on the group, but I saw that not everybody went through that document. Now, the main reason why I dropped that document is because if your profile is not optimized, nobody cares about how good you are. I'm just being blunt here. Because before a recruiter can actually feel you are good enough, your profile must actually sell you. Yes, it must position you as an authority. You don't have to be like in an authority niche to have your profile looking like an authority, because that is exactly what the recruiter sees and then begins to imagine how or what you're going to do for him or her. So your profile is actually what determines if a recruiter is going to find you valuable or not. Like now, if you look at this position, you can see that I actually did not apply for this role. I dropped it the other day. This is a 6 to 7 figure job that I didn't apply for. Now, how did the recruiter get my details? Now, what I did was I dropped my CV through an application. But then, most times, most of us have this perception that the moment they reject you is already over for you. No. Now, what recruiters do is sometimes that's why you can see an application having over 3,000, 4,000 applicants. They keep it for future purposes because they do not want to set up a job post, sometimes it's not easy. If you try to set up a job post on LinkedIn, sometimes you see funny cost. They charge these companies very high cost. So you cannot really actually blame them for deciding to have a lot of candidates in one under one role, so that they can use it for future purposes and retain the candidate's profile. So now when they retain the candidate's profile, what they do is they reach out to candidates that are now the right fit in future. So if at an instant you got rejected, what the recruiter does is, if another role comes up and your profile matches up with the job description, the recruiter reaches out to you. So you do not need to apply for any job. The recruiter can even reach out to you with a more better job. Like now, say this is an HR operations manager role. And what did the recruiter say? We saw that what your profile matched with some of the key criteria. So you can see that the recruiter did not just go through my CV. The first thing the recruiter went through is what? My profile. For as many of you that have not yet optimized your profile, that is the reason why I dropped that ebook, to help you optimize your profile. If your profile doesn't have metrics, let me just be sincere, most recruiters are going to second out your potentials, because metrics give them the visualization of what you can actually do when given the job. So you can see the last time I showed this, I showed this, the cost of this, the price, the payment, I mean, and this is like a 65,000 pounds role that I did not apply for. So you can see, you can just sit down in your house, and the way many people say my destiny helper locate me, you can make your destiny helper locate you just by optimizing your profile. You don't have optimized profiles of people that they disappeared from LinkedIn for 6 months and they were getting gigs. Because let me be serious, it's not your post that will always get you gigs. Sometimes it's your profile. Most times, in fact, I can't remember how many times I used to apply for jobs. It's mostly my profile. So that's why you see that optimizing your profile is like 70% of the whole work. So you can see the second, you can see from the second one is a message from a director on LinkedIn. And what did he say? I came across your profile and was impressed by your what? Extensive experience. Do you see him say, I'm impressed by your post, or I'm impressed by what you write? No. He said what? I'm impressed by your what? Extensive experience. That means he has gone through my profile. Now, you see your profiles, it's not just optimizing it alone. You must drop your portfolio. Drop your portfolio link there. That featured section is not there for fashion. It is there for you to be able to drop relevant things associated with what you have done in the past, your past experiences, because that is like your digital CV. It's selling for you even when you are not available. So you see what he said, as the Deputy Director General at, I'm passionate about this and this and this. I would love to connect and explore potential synergies between our areas of expertise. Perhaps we can what? Share insights on industry trends or discuss opportunities for collaboration. This is a professor of a big university, and he's reaching out to me what? Based on what? My profile. He's not reaching out to me what? Based on my post. So in as much as you post, yes, your posts do well, but I always tell people, like, when I got my first gig, my first 500k was made without making a single post on LinkedIn. Like, to come on LinkedIn, I had no interest to come on LinkedIn because I was already getting paid. I didn't want to post. I didn't want to post because my profile was already selling for me. In fact, now that I even post, most recruiters have this perception she might run away because she's already a global, or let me say she's already getting that kind of fame on LinkedIn. So most of them second out my potentials, if I'm going to, I mean, stay on the job and not job hop. Because why? I'm already positioned out there. That is one disadvantage of posting. The moment you start posting, let me be sincere, recruiters are going to have second doubts that you are going to leave them for a better gig because you are already a global, or a a figure that many people can really what associate with. So you see why your post, in as much as your posts are good, make sure your profile do 90% of your job. Because now, even if these recruiters have second doubts that you are going to leave the job, what makes them have a solid interest in you is the fact that your profile is already giving the vibes that you cannot leave them. You already have solid proof of your past experiences. Okay. Can you move to the next slide, please? So, excuse me. So, what exactly is pitching? So, pitching is the art and science of communicating value persuasively with the intent to get a yes. In simpler terms, pitching is a strategic delivery of an idea, product, skill, or opportunity in a way that positions it as valuable, urgent, and trustworthy enough for the other person to take action. It's not just about selling, it's about positioning your value so clearly that the decision maker sees you as a solution, not just a participant. Now, many people get pitching wrong. Now, when you are pitching to people, when you are pitching to prospects, the main reason is you want a what? You want to get, I mean, a yes. So it's not that you are just trying to just build relationship alone. Yes, you want to build relationship, you want to build connection, but it is what? Directed at getting a yes. Many people in the process of pitching begin to flirt. Pitching is not flirting. So you have to be very, very careful with your words. I've heard people say, I went to pitch to the man asked me out. It's because your words are not strong enough. You went to flirt. You didn't go to, I mean, you didn't go to pitch. Okay, because if you are pitching, you are not going to go over, especially ladies. There's this, ladies can get too funny at times. I've had experiences with a lot of people that told me that they went to go and pitch, and I told them, I just asked them, share me the message you sent, and I saw it was pure flirting. Please, you are not linking to flirt. Especially some people, when they just see all these white men, they just begin to use funny. See, it's going to get you in trouble. Let me just be sincere. You are not on linking to flirt. You are on linking to pitch, to build connection, to build relationship, to grow. Please. So I'm going to talk about the little triggers that can shift pitching to flirting. So let's move to the next slide, please. So when you are pitching, you are trying to make the prospect see you as what? A solution to his or her problem. So you see, these are the stages of pitching. The reason why I put these three people like this is, now this is a step. You have to move towards one stage to another stage before you move towards the friendly zone. Can you move on to the next slide, please? So I'm going to talk about the elevator pitch. There are different types of pitching. If you were in my last class and you got my pitching ebook, you discovered that I uncovered a lot of pitching. I uncovered different types of pitching, especially the one I use with Melissa Grabina. So I'm going to show you the two main kinds of pitch. So we have the elevator pitch. This pitch is 30 to 60 seconds. It shouldn't be lengthy because your goal is what? To ignite curiosity and end more conversation. It's just like you're giving the person a taste of a food. If I just come to you and I say this food is nice, you are not going to believe it's nice. Why? Because you have not tasted it. But the moment I give you just a bite, when the moment you get just a bite, you want more. If it's good enough, you're not going to say give me more. So that is how this elevator pitch is to ignite or spark curiosity and end more conversation. And it's used when meeting potential employers, clients, or investors for the first time, because now these people actually do not know what you can do. So the first thing you're going to do is to just give them a bite, a taste of what you can do, so that is going to what is going to give them the curiosity to know or explore more about you. So for example, you can see I help busy owners turn their stories into what? Engaging 60 seconds videos that attract clients online. My last script helped a Lagos brand hit 80K views in a week. Can I show you how it works? Now, if you look at this pitch, you will see metrics everywhere. That's why I'll keep telling you, if you cannot use metrics in your pitch, you are not pitching. Because actually, in as much as storytelling makes a pitch good and solid, you need to know when to balance it with metrics, because these metrics actually are what positions you as an expert and an authority. Imagine I come to you and I tell you that I've made over 30 million in sales. The first thing that will go in your mind is what? Wow, this is the kind of person I want to work with. Because what? I've already given you metrics of what I've done in the past. But if I just come to you and I tell you I've made sales, come and work with you, be like, what the hell have she made up to? You get? But the moment you hear, a quantifiable impact of my previous experiences, it already gives you the what impression that this is the kind of person I want to work with. The next slide, please. excuse me. So I had to get my screenshot, some screenshots of my DM. Now, if you look at this, I said what? This is a recruiter. I applied. You can say I applied for this job October 15th. Look at when this recruiter replied, October 16th. A lot of you say recruiters no. It's a lie, please. It's because you have not hit the jackpot. You have not really said something that is going to move them. Now, sometimes I get close to 300, 400, 500 messages in my phone. If you don't say something solid that is going to hit me, bam, I can just pass, because a lot of, like, my time is very divided. I can be multitasking on different projects at a time, unless I say, okay, call me at this time. That's why you see I can tell you, call me exactly this time, because that is when I'm going to be available. And that is what happens for most recruiters. They are very busy. They have a lot of things going on in their mind, a lot of things they are going through. So if you don't start with a solid statement that is going to hook them, you have lost that recruiter. He's not even going to answer you, because you might think he did not see your message, or he snubbed you. What is happening actually is that he saw your message, but he's still trying to process what to respond to you, because you did not see anything solid. And so in the process of trying to think of what to respond to you, it has skipped his mind. How many of you go through that as well? That you have seen a message, your mind, you're like, yes, I'm going to respond to this person now. But just when you're about to respond to the person, boom, you will not even know when you enter another chat, and then you forget that you were actually trying to respond to somebody. It happens. So you can't really actually blame us. That's why you have to use strong words that is going to what make the person be interested in continuing the conversation. Like, now, what did I put here? Hi, I just applied for metrics and numbers. Sorry, the person that's asking what are metrics, I meant numbers. So you can see I said what? Hi, I just applied for the recruitment officer role at. However, there was no pre-screening form. There was actually a pre-screening form, but like the role got locked. In less than, I think I was trying to apply for that role, so I was trying to perfect everything. Why trying to perfect everything? I got locked. I saw over almost 500 to 1,000 applications already. So I decided to go straight to the founder. I didn't That's why I always tell people, do not go to the recruiter or the talent acquisition specialist for some kind of roles. Target the decision maker, because even if as a recruiter we decide that okay, this person is good enough, the founder can say no, I don't like this person. So I just went straight to the founder of the what. And this was a big risk, because this can get me blocked, this can get me reported. It's a risk. That's why you need to be very smart. Target the decision maker. So you can see what I put. I said, look, the headline is what? Anticipate connecting with you. I didn't put looking for a job. The moment a recruiter see applying for, his mind is up. This person is trying to this person is trying to get a job for me. So you see, I made the headline something that, wait, can you all hear me? I'm hearing somebody saying it's music. I'm hearing. uh
Susanna, the person is likely just joining. You are good to go. Just keep going.
oh, okay, thank you. So where did I stop? Okay, I was talking about. So yes, most times you see people just they just go to they want to apply for a role, and then you see them putting applying for. The recruiter's mind is like, wow, this person is looking for another job, because those are the kind of applications they get. If you are going to a decision maker, don't use that. If you are applying for a job with let me say the talent acquisition specialist or the recruiter, you can then use applying for. But if you are going to the decision maker or the CEO, don't try it, because he will just block you or not look at your excuse me. Yes, I'm seeing my screen now. So he's not going to even look at you, because he's going to believe that you are trying to get something from him. So you can see I just went straight. I said I anticipate connecting with you, so it's easy for him to look at what the message. So I now said I anticipate what I finished the assessment and documented my results. You can see I said what? I made it known to him that I've done this work. It's not like I didn't do this pre-screening. I did not fill this pre-screening form. I filled it. But what happened? I wasn't given a chance. I'm just like telling him that, okay, I did this, but I wasn't given a chance. But you see now, most of the definitely he might get a lot of messages like this. So do you know what I now did? I now made him taste what? A bit of what I can do. I anticipate working with as a recruitment officer, and with a record of what? Track record of 95% placement rate. Do you see that in his mind I'm already telling him this is my best candidate, this is my best candidate. With a track record of what? 95% placement rate. You can see, what did I say? I believe I can shape the recruitment process of your company to be fast and more effective. Already I've dropped another bullet point. And I say what? I admire the effort you took to build an amazing company. I'm now whining his brain. I am not flirting. I didn't say I like you. I like what you please, I didn't say that. What did I say? I admire the effort you took to build an amazing company like, and I believe by working together, you can see it here, I believe by working collaboratively, we can scale your company to greater heights. Do you see any flirting words here? Please be very careful with your words. Because men, let me be sincere, men, maybe it's because I did psychology, men have a way of misinterpreting words. If you use some kind of words like I like, I want, you have to use very strong words that are not flirty, please, for the females. For the males, women find it offensive if you use some kind of words like I love what you, please avoid it. You can use I admire the efforts. So you can see I then went straight to what? I admire the efforts you took to build an amazing company like, and I believe by working collaboratively, we can scale your company to greater heights. I do hope to hear a positive response from you soon. Then what did I do? I introduced my personality. Because now, if he's seeing this script, he'll think that, wow, this person just dumped me something. So I just made him know that this is a human writing it, because an AI is not going to think like this. And one way most of these decision makers know you use AI is when they don't see errors, like not like errors like shorten words. Like, can you see what I did? I put BTW. I intentionally refused to put between, so that it's going to know it's a human that wrote this, because AI is very perfect. So I intentionally put BTW between. Nice to meet you. I am Susanna, a nerd but a friendly person. Already, did you know what I'm already telling this man? I'm a very friendly person. I love, and now most of these recruiters love nerds. I'm not saying go and copy my script, use your personality. So most of these people love working with nerds because they feel they read all their lives. But I also let me know that what, in as much as I'm a nerd, I'm a what? Friendly person. Let's connect. Can you see that this recruiter had to respond the next day? Why? This thing is already giving him the impression that, wow, this is the kind of person I want to work with. You see, what do you say? Nice to meet you. Please email me your resume to directly. Now I've bypassed 500 applicants. Those ones are struggling. I'm the best. I'm the best. But see, I've already gone to the recruiter, the person directly. So those ones will be waiting. Those 500 those 500 applicants, they are going to be waiting, thinking that they are going to get the job. They did not know that somebody have already gone ahead and gotten the job. Why them? They are waiting. They are already saying in their mind, wow, I'm going to get it. So you see, I went straight to him, and what did he do? He dropped his email immediately, his personal email. And you know what this man did? What even blew my mind was this man, he connected me to the recruiter in charge that is handling this. Now, there are a lot of stages you are going to pass through. I didn't pass through any of those stages of you pre-screen, you do this, you straight, because immediately the man just say, because he directed me to the email and he said, look at this lady's CV immediately. The person in charge left other CVs. Now, AI is handling those people's CVs, scratching and doing all the evil it can do while my CV has already gone ahead. Can you see this? So because me, I don't like passing through that 8 years. 8 years can be very angry. He used to have mood swings, and I don't want I don't want an 8 years that is going to flag or push my application to the last. Because now one thing with 8 years is that it's not because you are not qualified. Sometimes they are looking for funny keywords that your resume doesn't have. Now escape that. You can see I've escaped that. So can we move to the next slide, please? Yeah, if you're enjoying this, say I'm learning something. I'm learning something. Move to the next slide, please. Move to the next slide. Are you there? Are you there? Are you there? Yeah, as many of you that are saying we need premium to text, not really. Actually, not really. There are tools we use to extract. There are tools we use to extract emails of recruiters. You must not use premium, please. There's contact out tool, there's hunter.io. There are tools we use to extract the email. See, I can get the email of anybody. So there are tools we use actually. There are tools. So I don't care if it's the person's even if I'm not using premium, I can get the person's details. There are tools for that. So let's move to the next slide. Let's move to the next. Is he here? Is he here? Can you hear me? 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 Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, he's almost back. So if you are getting something, just type in the comments, I'm getting something. Just type, I'm getting something. If you are getting something, just type, I am I'm getting something. Yeah, yeah. So if you actually want to get access to recruiters, actually, please stop applying for jobs. You can apply for jobs, but do more of pitching. I can't remember. In fact, most of the opportunities I get, let me be sincere, I pitch for a living. Like sometimes I'll tell my friends I want to pitch this week. The moment I just tell my friends I want to pitch, they know that I'm just going off. Because if I want to pitch like this, sometimes I can just go off LinkedIn for 2 days. For 2 days now, I've not even been on LinkedIn. I can just go off LinkedIn because you need to think. You need to think about the recruiter. What is this person's mind? How is this person's mind? You have to understand this person. Now, for me to be able to pitch to this man like this, I've already checked through his profile and know that this man is a nerd. Yeah, he's a nerd. From looking at his posts, I've tracked him down, I've checked all his posts, and I know that this is a nerd. So this person is going to love a nerd. So yeah, without looking desperate. Yeah, you are. Yes, if you are pitching, you must not look desperate, please. You must be solid in your pitch. You don't look desperate. Don't look like somebody that's looking for urgent 2K. Even if you are looking for urgent 2K, like that's one thing I that's one thing I used to do. Like the day I went to Ministry of Finance to pitch, I saw people with guns everywhere. And I still pitched. I still pitched. Like, do you know my words hooked in my throat? I was thinking I'm going to die. Because I saw people with very angry faces. Those people don't used to laugh. Laughing is not inside their body. They were with guns. Like I still entered. So the moment I saw that this one's not laughing, and the first thing they'll ask you is where's your ID card, or I don't know what I'm going to present there. So I just smile. I say, good morning, no, how is everything? No, you don't know what is happening in Nigeria. Is me that don't used to talk. I have to bring gist because I know all these soldiers and they love amebo. So the moment I brought amebo, they started gisting to extent they forgot I've entered inside. I entered inside with wisdom. You have to be very smart sometimes because people sometimes they're not going to give you access. You just have to be smart. You have to target, and before you go anywhere, you have to check the person you are going to pitch to. That's why you have to track um what that person loves very well. It's very important. Very important. Yes, so they said they no get joy. So I don't know. Let me see if I can. I don't want to click on share my screen now because if I click on that now, it can just go off and disappear. Oh God, my screen. I don't know. If I just click on share my screen, I don't know. Let me just see if I can, because his iPhone is having an issue. Okay, let me see. Oh God, I pray it's not going to log me out. I pray it's not going to log me out. I pray it's not going to log me out. Let me just see what I can share. Let me just say entire screen and see. Let me just say entire screen. Let me say window. Yeah. Uh Share. It's not sharing from here. Let me say Chrome tab. Uh I don't know. Entire screen. Okay, also share your system audio. Share. Let me see. Oh, I'm very scared. I just hope this thing is going to do. I don't know. Can you all see my screen? Excuse me. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? You can see my screen, right? Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? See my screen. Just like I'm seeing your screen. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Can you
No,
see
we
my
can't see it yet,
screen?
Susanna.
Okay, you can see it, right? Let me stop sharing.
No, no.
Let me start sharing something else. Let me see. So I say Nigeria no get joy. God. I say Nigeria no get joy. Ah, can you see my screen now?
It's
Hello.
still not showing.
Can you see my screen?
No, no, no.
Okay.
Can you
Can you
hear
see
me?
it
Can you
now?
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Your slide is
I
back,
can hear you.
so
Can you?
I can hear you. Is that
Okay,
Susanna?
thank God. Yeah, so let's continue.
Hold on.
So next slide, next slide, next slide. Yeah, the sales speech. Now, this sales speech, now you have understand the elevator pitch. Sales speech means it's used in webinars, DMs, calls, presentations to move someone from interest to decision. For example, this product to solve 96% of your problem in poor sales, built for the closing $1 billion. Companies like, if you're ready to build a brand like the airlights, buy now. Uh, so can you move to the next slide? The main goal of the sales speech is to convert attention payment. Is to make people, yeah. Now you can. I intentionally showed. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you all hear me?
Yes, we can. We can.
I
We
don't know if
can.
I'm speaking to myself. Yeah. So you can see. Can you bold this one? I'm not seeing it very clearly. Can you bold it a bit, a bit, Now I know most of you. I don't know if most of you know this guy on LinkedIn. This guy has almost, I think, 300 plus or 400 plus thousand followers or so. So this guy is a bit short. So the day I wanted to pick this, I met actually, and they were like, "This guy, he's not going to answer you." So do you know what I did to pitch to this guy? I just map out three of his friends where they show up, and I started showing up in their comment section. Now, definitely, if you want to get access to me and you find my friends access to me, that is how the logic. To somebody tough, don't go there. Find their friends. When you find their friends, they are going to come to you. This guy sent me a connect himself. I didn't connect with this guy. This guy, I targeted him and he connected with me. So what did I do? I targeted all his friends and I made sure I started commenting there. I made sure that because he always used to be the first person to comment on his friend's profile. It's just like now, for example, let me say my
Okay.
friend, for example,
Just
let me say I have a friend like
different calendars.
Facebook, for
So
example.
hold on.
You say?
We can hear you, Susanna. Go on now.
Yeah. So for example now, let's say for example, let me say me and Favor are very get access to me, and then I'm not. Let me say I'm the first person to always comment on that Favor's post. Do you know automatically if you start, let me say for example, I'm the one that is dropping comments on Favor's post and you want to get access to me. Do you know when you start facing me, when you start rushing to drop comments first on Favor's post, automatically you're going to make me think and say, who is this person that's trying to chance me? And when I see that you are starting conversation with Favor, I'll be like, this person trying to steal my friend. So the moment the moment you start doing that, automatically it gives me what the interest to check you up. When I check you up and I see that wow, you're a cool person, I'll send you connect. That is it. So they are indirectly making me pitch to you. But it's you that want to pitch to me, but you're making the game get pitched to. I hardly sometimes I make my pitcher pitch to me. See, I dropped, you see when I dropped, you say, haha God, you are making me to blush. So you can see somebody that they say is tough. Can you see he's saying you are making me to blush? So you see, you have to be very smart and strategic with everything you are saying. And you can see there's no flirt here. All that I do what I just went straight to the point. It's an honor to have you as a connected. It's even more honoring to know how intelligent you are. Can you see that in as much now this is a sales speech, but I want to bring in my what I want to request for, but I have to be smart about it. I didn't go straight to the fact that I want you to come to my class. In as much I wanted him, I mean to bring somebody to come to my class, I have to be strategic about it. So you can see after we have built the friendship, you can see I built the friendship from when June. When did I pitch to him? July. I say play the long game. Some people you just connect with them today, and tomorrow you want to send them messages to get you a job. You have gone. No. You have lost that person. You can see I gave him a 1 month for 1 month to bring my offer, so that the moment how are you doing? I would like to know if you have any contacts in recruitment that I can bring up. Easy. You see that it was easy for him to reply. Why? When did I send this mail? It was easy for him to reply because I've built the connection. So you cannot get anything from anybody if you have not built connection. So now I wanted him to come to my class. Why? But what did I do? I had to build the what? I had to use a long game. So in as much as I'm trying to go the sales way, that is use the sales pitch, I had to tweak it. That's why I always say do not use a rigid script. Be very flexible around your pitch. You must not use my script. Use your personality to know how to tweak it. Can we move to the next slide, please? Somebody say he has blushed into a pitch. So yeah, this is Will. You can see 412,000 followers. Can you see? Most of you that are saying I'm very scared, I cannot pitch to somebody of 20,000. This is 400,000. Like most of the people I speak to is people that I know that are bigger than me. I think I pitched to a guy that has 1 point something million followers, and you know the next day the guy sent me a connect. You just have to be smart. Make yourself the price. That is it. Don't try to downplay your experience or your potential. Make yourself the authority person there. The person that is the authority, the person that is the goal. Don't let them look at you like somebody that is do you know sometimes when I go to pitch to people, I just put it in my mind that this person is not bigger than me, this person is not better than me. Even if when I was broke, yes, I could be broke with nothing in my account. I'll tell myself, no, I'm not going to beg for 2K. This person is not better than me. This person must pitch to me. There's nothing you have that is better than me. It's only what? Time. Simple. So you have to use this and you have to put it in your mind that you are not going there for the person to bring you a solution. You are going to be the person's solution. Yeah. So I go to pitch with the mindset that I'm coming to help you. Oh, yeah, I'm coming to yeah. So oh, my laptop is okay. Thank God I have. Let me see if I can turn my other laptop on. Oh, God. So move to, you see this guy gets an average of 2,000 likes. Imagine. And this kind of person I went to pitch to. Move to the next slide, please. Can you move to the next slide? Yes, what then is the right way to pitch? Good. We have different stages. Please, can you bold this? I want to show something. Bold it a bit. Bold it a bit. I want those animations to show. I personally designed this animation so that you all will see it. Though it's cartoons I use, but I wanted you all to really flow with my diagrams. That's why I had to make it this way. Because I noticed that people have more understanding where there is a visual picture or representation of what the person is trying to communicate. I'm a very good animation, like I say, designer. That's why I did this. Don't mind me. But I just hope you understand this. Can you bolden it a bit, please? There's something I'm trying to show. Can you all see the screen very, very clearly? Okay, yeah, I'm seeing people say I'm seeing it. Yeah, okay. Uh, so you can see there are different stages of pitching. Before you move to the top, don't skip any stage. You can see the first stage is the what? The stranger pitch. Now you are coming to the person. Can you see the person in that place is just doing who is this? Can you see? As he's coming to say hi, the person is what saying what who are you? So the moment you come in this place, the moment you come to pitch it at this stage, you are coming with the mindset that I am a stranger. This person doesn't know me. So you have to use words that's going to what? Bring them into a conversation with you. Then from there, that is when you can now use words like that's when you can now use words like hi, how you doing? How is your okay, thank God, thank God, thank God my there's light. Let me see if I can. Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? Oh my God. I don't know if you're hearing me. Oh my God. I don't know. Can you hear me? Can you see the screen? This pitching screen. Can you see it? Oh my God. Can you hear me? What about the screen? Can you see the screen? Can we all see my screen? Can we all see my screen? Okay, can you see this triangle? Favor, can you see the triangle? I don't know. Okay.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
I can see the triangle.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
So
thank you.
with
So
this thing here, if you
with
can
this
bolden this a bit. Okay, until you come back,
okay,
let's
until
just
you come back, let's just
I think I'm
I
echoing.
think I'm echoing.
No, you're okay. They can build it from their own end on YouTube, so just go along with the explanation.
All right, no problem, no
All right, no
problem.
problem, no problem.
So so we can see that there's the stranger phase. So for this stranger phase, the person doesn't know you. So if you are coming into pitch, you are coming into pitch as a stranger. You are not coming to say hi, I'm looking for a job. Please don't try that. Like I have like 100 messages on LinkedIn with people saying I need job, I need job, I need job. I've not even sit down and think of when I'll finish replying all of them. That's not how to pitch, please. You are coming as a stranger. So what are you going to do? Build what? Reputation. Try and let the person know that I want to have a coffee chat with you. But before you say I want to have a coffee chat with you, people are busy. Imagine me spending 10 minutes, 20 minutes of my time. That means you have what? Built what? Something interesting, and let me say something that is really going to pull me into what? Having a conversation with you. Excuse me, most of my friends complain that I don't go out. I'm very, 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 very busy. Forget the fact that I say I laugh sometimes, but my 24 hours sometimes they used to pull me outside because I hardly go out. So you can see in this, for you to pull somebody to have a coffee chat with you, you must actually what? Position yourself as somebody that is interesting. Imagine me that can be very boring, and then you now come and then you're boring too. I will not even look at you. So you can see you can start with words like hi, uh it's nice connecting with you. How is the week going? And how is your day? Let me just say, how is your day going? Mine has been kind of stressful with this and this and this, but I would like to know, what about you? Let me say it's on a Monday. I can say Mondays can be very dreadful, and you can see that I'm making you talk whether you like it or not. Because imagine I asked you a question, I did not wait for you to answer, and I answered my own. So I know that you are going to say, how are you? And you are going to end the conversation and run. So I didn't want you to run. So that's why I'm going to say what? I'm going to first answer it. I'll say, hi, how are you doing? How's your day going? Mine has been stressful. So automatically I'm telling you, I want you to talk. So even if you don't want to talk, now there's one thing with the mind. It's a psychology actually. The mind have this positioning that the moment the moment somebody try to be nice, you just want to reciprocate back. You just want to reciprocate that, let me say, niceness or kindness. So you just want to be nice back. So automatically the brain is like, it's not offensive. Let me just say my day is bad. Person can just now say my day is bad. Now the moment the person say my day is bad, the person doesn't know he is what? Continuing the conversation. You can now say, what is wrong? Why is your day bad? Can you see how conversation is starting up? You can now move towards, oh, so sorry. So I just discovered that you have been very busy. What is going on with you? Okay, do you mind if I just like what you do on LinkedIn? Do you mind if we have a coffee chat, or do you mind if we chat about and you just bring up something that is going to bring a chat? Or even if they don't have a coffee chat with you, make them have it by force. And how do you do that? You start with, you ask a question that you answer first. What is it? You ask a question that you answer first. Don't go and ask, how are you doing? Please, if you ask me how are you doing, I'll run away. You have to first tell me that, okay, yes, you want me to talk. Because you can't just ask me how are you doing. Ask how are you doing. Me, I've not been fine. I've been going through this, but I would like to know about you. Now you already told me you're not happy. Or let me say you're fine, or you're going through this. So automatically I'm at the safe zone to answer you. So this is the stranger phase. Then you move to the what? The sibling phase. Now, the moment you start talking with the person, definitely there will be days the person will snub you, not because the person intends to, but because the person is busy. Like, I have a lot of friends that have not answered their chat for like 3 weeks. Some are like, hey, Susanna, if I catch you. But they know that I'm busy. So you get, so sometimes they'll be like, Susanna, I've not replied. Some people come on LinkedIn and say, Susanna, go to my messages. But you see that we are what? The person is coming to the sibling phase. So now this sibling phase now, at this sibling phase, the person is suffering. Now you can see this sun here. Can you look at this sun? Can you see look at this? Can you see my screen? Can you still see the screen? Sorry. Okay, yes, you can see the screen. So you can see this man that is suffering here. Like sun is lashing him, and then see stress is hitting him. But see, can you see that he's on his laptop alone? He's suffering, he's dying there, but nobody know he's dying. Nobody know he's suffering. Nobody know he's suffering. So what do you want to do now? At this point, you are coming in as a sibling. Excuse me. So you are coming in as a sibling. Are you hearing? You're coming in as a sibling, because actually people go through a lot, and the people that go through a lot are mostly CEOs, founders, recruiters. We go through a lot go through us. Like, I'm passing through a lot. So my head. Can you understand? There are many things going through. See, imagine I was given a assignment to just, as in, find an AI to AI LMM engineer in less than 48 hours in from the US. Am I going to fly there? So we are going through a lot. Sometimes it's not easy. We have a lot of deadlines to meet. We have, like, if you see before I got that partnership that is to outsource 5,000 candidates, if you see the way the messages, sometimes I'll send a pitch, they'll say no, they'll reject. Like, I went through a lot for 3 months before the person finally said yes. So we are going through a lot. So to make the person to come in as a sibling, because now your sibling, if you have a sibling, what do? You naturally check up him or her, right? So what are you going to do? You can see that it's what? Holding his hands. You come in as what? A sibling, and say, okay, what is going, that I noticed that you have not been, it's been a while we talked, and with the way you have been, with the way I checked your responses recently, because you can know, like, if I check your responses, I can know if you are going through a lot or not, because I know when, don't, it's because I study psychology, forgive me, but there's a way that you respond. There's a way somebody responds, you know that this person is actually going through something. And you will not see that, especially if you have checked the person's last post and the person is always jumping up, showing emoji, and then the person just drop a dry message. You know that, something's wrong with this person today. so you can understand. So even if you don't understand, or you don't know if this person is going through a lot, you can just what? Just drop in a short message. Hi, it's been long we chatted. I just decided to check up on you. Don't just drop it there. I don't like messages that I just came to check up on you. Check up on me for what? What are you going to do to help me? You're not just coming to check up on me. There are many people checking up on me, but how is your checking up on me helping me? Do you get? Show yourself as a solution. You get? Show yourself as a solution. So in as much as you're coming to check up on the person, you can say, okay, I just came to check up on you. I don't know if you are going through, because if you come to, just imagine that person as your sibling. If you come to check up on your sibling, do you just come and say, I came to check up on you? No. You just come, you say, Ima. Let me say, for example, his name is Ima. Let me say his name is Andrew. Andrew, what is going on? It's been long we talked. Is there anything disturbing you? Andrew, you that like book, tell me what's happening. You a friend. That is how you are going to talk in this place, because now you have established the connection of what? The stranger face. So you are coming in as what? You are coming in as a sibling. You now ask, which project is really frustrating you? I would like to know. Now this person might not tell you. Most of us, we lie a lot. We tell you you are fine. Say lie, you are not fine. So so I can see officer, I want check up on me. Friend, better check out. You can say, in as much as you can say, I just want to know, what are you going through currently? I noticed that your responses on LinkedIn, or let me say your responses recently have been slow, or you can just tell them, I just want to know, what projects are you currently working on? I'm free. Even if you are not free, tell them you are free. I'm free for the next 3 days. I just want to help you. Person can say, no, don't worry. I insist. I will do it myself. Push through. Tell the person, no, just give me this project. I'm going to do it. Don't worry. Just give me. We are friends. We are friends. Even if you are not friends, just tell them, that or you can just say, I've always wanted to help you on this. Don't just give. So now you're giving them a safe what? You're making them see you, or let me say, see you as somebody they can really rely on. So, and don't go and disappoint. Some people used to disappoint for Africa. You give them work, they will not do it till after 10 months. Oh God. They are like, their disappointment is their name. They can, so as I've met people like that. Though you come to me and tell me you want to help me, and then you run away. That has already killed impression, and it has already made them see you as something that is wrong, as somebody that is actually wrong for them. So you now move towards helper phase. So now when you move from this sibling phase, the person will now bring the project. Now you can see this place says, let me help you. See, the man is now opening teeth. See, somebody that was crying, yes, opening teeth. So now he's seeing like somebody that wants to actually help him. If you come to me and you tell me you want to help me in my project, I'm like, wow, you have given me what? You are going to reduce 90% of my workload. But now there are many people that are coming to help. So you are going to make it so easy. You don't pick everything and say, I want to help you in everything. You can just say, I notice you are, pick something that they are doing, they are having, as in track them. Like for example, you can say, I notice you are having an upcoming class. Let me just help you in this. Now the person might give them options, because some people say, no, I already have someone. Say, okay, let me help you with this. Okay, just say, okay, where will I fit to help you? Now you have made it easier. Even if the person say, I have a virtual assistant, I have somebody, a committee manager, you will now say, well, okay, let me just help you with sorting of this, or you make it easy for the person. What can I help you with? Okay, I can help you with the promotion of the what class. You are helping them. See, you must not help in a physical. Sometimes, now let me tell you, most of the ways to help people, let me just tell you, is by showing up for them in the comments, showing up with their posts, and under their posts, and a lot. Like most of the people I build long-term relationship with is because I repost for a living. If you notice me, sometimes I just pick small creators and just repost their posts every time. It builds relationship, because they'll be like, wow, so this person just came to me and reposted my post. Wow, it builds relationship. It does. And sometimes some of the small creators you look down on are the people that are going to refer you to big people. Let me just tell you, don't use, you can see the guy I showed you, that the Farzam, that influential man in China. That man has very small followers, that you will be thinking that this man don't know what he's doing. Most of the people that enjoy, and in fact eating money on LinkedIn, they don't have followers, so you have to be very smart. So then you move to the what? Emergency face. Now somebody say, are we helping them for free? Yes, please do freebies. Freebies is what gives you the big bees. So you move to the emergency dial phase. Now you see, now a lot of people are saying freebies. All of you know Stephen Akintayo. That is a billionaire. Now let me tell you, I did free work for 2 years. Most of you are saying you cannot do for 6 months. I did for 2 years without pay. Please, it's not the one that they pay you or they give you chicken change or they give you money for data. Nothing. For 2 years, I did free work before I finally got a what? Helper. So you have to be smart. You have to be smart. Sometimes you have, if you have to be very strategic, because within those 2 years, oh my God, kind of network I made. Excuse me. So the kind of network I made within those 2 years, many people were shocked. So you just have to be very smart about it. Even if I'm doing free work for you, just know that I'm in fact, that's where the danger spot is. If I'm doing any free work for anybody, I'm very strategic on it. I'm going to make you pay me without you knowing. You're going to pay me, but you will not even know when you pay me, because I'm very smart about it. Now, it's not that you're going to make the person pay you directly. You are going to make the person pay you in different ways. I was stealing his network. Okay. I was stealing from his network, like his connections. I network with his personal business developer. Like, because I already had access, I was managing almost all his groups for his book, Billionaire Habits. So I was already getting access. Like, if you see till today, there are some kind of contacts I have that just because of ND, I'm very scared to send them message. Like some, because there are some I can send messages to, but there are some that are trying to buy me. But I have to be smart about and careful. So you have to, in as much as you are doing free work, it's not free. You are smart about it. You have to be very, because as you are getting access to that's why the first thing I do, if I'm doing a free work for you, the first thing I'll start doing is I'll start asking about your network. I will want to be inside your network, whether you like it or not. Inside your network, I'll find somebody that's my destiny helper. So from the helper stage phase, from the emergency, the emergency dial phase, like I said, is you are coming in now. Now this person, you have helped this person, but now this person is scared of helping you, of reaching out to you, but he just dropped a message. I wanted to show you, I pitched, a play that I want to work with people from Google. Now, do you know, I've been carrying out that plan. So I reached out to somebody. I didn't even know it's from Apple. This man used a disguise. Thank God I was very smart. So the man we started talking, and I started using broken English with him. Like, we were so friendly in the discussion that I started using how you did now. Like, he's from London, but he started using how you did now because of the way we became friendly in that discussion. If you know me, you can notice that from the first day of discussing with me, you'll be like as if you have known me forever. I'm very friendly. That's how I am. I can discuss with you today like as if me and you have met for over 5 years. That's how I am. So the man started using how you did now and those kind of slangs, until the man then asked me that he's having struggle with Apple support. Is there a way that he noticed that I have experience in Hunter.io? How? I didn't put it anywhere. It's through my post. That means this man has been going through my post as well, and he pretended like he's not seeing. Before finally I discovered that man is working with Apple. He's working with Apple company. Like, see my big shots with me, yeah, and I didn't even know. So you have to be very careful, because this man did not even he used a disguised profile. It's not because I research people a lot. Sometimes I use Truecaller, I use everything, I use different software just to find who you are. Because some people can lie, they'll just go and package themselves and hide who they are. They will not let you know, especially when I was speaking with the VP of Bank of America. This man used 2 profiles to chat me. I didn't even know. I didn't know. Thank God I was not even, as in, most of these people that snub thinking they have arrived. Your destiny helper, if you continue like that, you have to be very friendly, please. Because when this man met me, this man had like, I don't think up to 2,000 followers. He was chatting with a dummy account. I didn't even know. We were discussing, he even sent me link, let us step on a call. So the moment when it's now reached the point for us to step on a call, that's how the man stopped talking. When we stopped talking, that's when I now discovered, before he now chatted me with his other account, I now discovered this is the VP. Oh, hell, God. You have to be very careful. You have to be very careful of how you talk. Don't go and pursue your destiny helper with words. So at this emergency dial phase, the person can just at this moment now, the person is scared. This man from Apple, he just met me and said he's having struggle. He wants to onboard 50 people, 50 clients, and he said they are wealthy homeowners, and he don't know how he's going to do this. And he discovered I know Hunter.io and how to use Hunter.io, but he's scared he's breaching policies, because most of these white people are scared of excuse me, stepping into your privacy or just barging into your DM without any form of let me just say, without trying to without you knowing them. They feel it's wrong. Actually, they feel it's wrong. So the man felt it was breaching that, and I told him, don't worry, we are going to hop on this project. Until I now discovered this man was working with Apple. I see how you now you start getting access to your destiny helpers without you knowing. That's why you have to be very friendly with everybody you come across with, but know how to draw the boundary. Please, I beg. Oh. So at this emergency phase, if the person show up with, even if you don't know how to do it, see, I multitask. Like when I was starting my career, I let a lot of things stack up, so many things. There's this guy Idris that posted this. He said stack up so many skills, whether you need them or you don't need them, stack them up, because you don't know when you need them. Now at a point, I was doing website design, I was doing animation, I was doing Blender. I was doing a lot of skills that you'd be scared that how did this guy know these things. That's why sometimes many companies used to be scared of how much they'll pay me. But now let me tell you, it gives you the leverage of having an idea about something. So even if the person meets you and say, do you know this? Even if you have no idea, at least there is something you know about that thing. So don't just tell the person, because how you pursue people is when you tell them, I'm sorry, I don't know. Please don't try it. If somebody be the person that connects. Now you see this guy, I'm trying to name Alibaba. Alibaba became very wealthy by connecting people. Most of his wealth were not built with stress. It was built through connecting people. He connects you and this person, and he gets money for it. So please, I beg, even if you know what to do, even if you have no idea about what the person is saying, please connect someone. Tell the person, don't worry, I'm not in that will help. Do you know, automatically I've already given them the impression that you are somebody that they can reach out to for emergency. Now when you rush to a hospital for an emergency, what happens? If a doctor is not there, what did they do? They get another doctor that can handle the case, right? Excuse me. So they do not use statements like, I'm sorry, we cannot handle this patient. No, doctor is not in charge. They look for another doctor. Imagine you are in a hospital. The person came to a hospital. You cannot provide a solution, but somebody can provide it. So as much as possible, if the person say, I'm struggling with this, I'm struggling with that, please, even if you don't have a help, even if you have no idea about that thing, get somebody. Just bring in somebody that is going to just tell them, I have absolutely no idea about this. However, I know someone credible enough to handle this for you. Let me connect you and him. Automatically, do you know, if that person does the job well, this person is going to come back and pay you. Let me just tell you the truth. The person is going to come back and pay you. If it doesn't pay you, you have yourself a word. You have built a nice reputation with the person, that the person can now reach out to you in the future for business. So the moment you move from this emergency dial phase, you then enter the business phase. You cannot become a business partner if you have not proved that you can handle emergencies. Let me just be sincere. Definitely, you cannot just come to me and just tell me, let us build business together, when you have not shown up for me. You just came out of the blues. How am I going to trust you that you are going to be good enough? No, you must have showed up somewhere. Okay. So right way to pitch. It's not. You say that pitching is not difficult. Can you move to the next slide, please? Pitching is not really difficult. It's just you just need to. Pitching is a full course. Like some of my students, can you move to the next slide, please? Some of my students, I used 2 months for that to teach them to be very, very good at pitching. Some I use one, like to master pitching, you need to, because it's not just, you cannot just appear from nowhere and just use your, because let me just tell you the truth, humans are different. That's why if you notice my pitches, all of them are not the same. I try to understand the psychological interpretation that these people might have about me before I reach out to them. So see our winner for the pitch. See our winner. And I'm going to tell you what actually made him the winner. Now, I was telling Favor Commander told people to drop a pitch, to drop their pitch, and she said make it short. You can see this guy, he kept to that. And I was checking other people. There's another lady that's supposed to be here, but I actually admire her pitch, but she edited it. There's another lady, there were like 3 people actually. One edited her pitch. So I now said, okay, yes, this person is not confident. Please, if you are those kind of people that edit your messages like 10 times, you are already, let me just tell you the truth. If I come to your message and I see it edited 3 times, I have this perception that, oh my god, this person said something, this person, something happened. Especially in a pitch, don't try it. You can do it in other, like let me say when you're having a conversation in a group, or but when it is a pitch, please avoid editing plenty times. It gives them the impression that this person is not ready. Cross check your words 1 million times. Cross check your words so that the moment you are now going to pitch, you're not going to edit it, because people have this impression that the moment you edit, or you see people ahead, there's another nonsense I used to see many people do. You see somebody who delete message 10 times, like it will show deleted message. It gives them the impression not, you're hiding something, you're secretive, you're not credible, you don't have a good reputation. Yeah. So now what made this guy win? I can see the congratulations. So what made him win? Actually, you can see he said what? I am Jonathan, a coach and founder of the Profit Path Academy. Straight. Now he has positioned himself as a big man. See, let me tell you the truth. Even if you don't have what it takes, make yourself the big person. Make yourself big. Excuse me. Make yourself big. Even if you don't have any audience, make yourself big. I went to go and pitch to somebody. I have 500 followers. I said with 500 followers in, I bragged it very well. Brag it like you are the prize. Don't brag it like somebody that is a newbie or starting. Make yourself the prize. I went to Ministry of Finance and they told me, what can you bring? You studied physics. Yes, I studied physics. That's what I'm telling you. I am coming here as a strategic person, because to teach you this, because I didn't study anything related to finance. Let me just tell you the truth. I studied physics, but I entered Ministry of Finance. Everybody keep asking me which connection did I know. I don't know anybody, please. I don't know anyone. Excuse me. What I did was I told them, when they asked me what can you do, we don't have anybody, like besides you are still studying, and I told them okay, I don't have anybody, but I know when I met the lady there in charge, the first day, let me just tell you, the first day I entered Ministry of Finance, I just target after I finished handling those soldiers there with conversations. I went straight. I went in like I just located an office like I know the place. I don't know any place there. I just had to pretend like I know places there. Because if you do like it, you are already giving them impression that this person is new and they can pursue you. I don't want them to disgrace me. Please, I beg. So so what I did was I just went to an office. When I went to this office, I met a lady, and sometimes that's why I say simple act of care can actually help you. I met this lady. This lady was struggling to open rub. Like if you know rub in Nigeria, something that they used to put in the nose when you're having a blocked nose. And this lady was struggling with it because she put one kind of, I don't understand, nails. You know our ladies now, we used to fix nails that we know we cannot handle. She put, I don't know which kind of nail she put. She cannot open the rub. So I just told her, let me just help you. And she said, no, she can do it. I saw her, she's struggling. I just said, no, don't worry, I'm going to help you. Before she can even complain or say, no, 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 I just collected her. I now smiled. Because, I know I have a very good smile. So I smiled and she just nicely gave me, and I opened the rub. So I was also struggling because I don't know how they tight she was when she was trying to struggle to open it, she locked it more. So I used my teeth and some entered my nose and I started coughing. But I still forced myself, I still pretended like I'm okay and I opened it. And the lady said something. She said, "This is the first time I'm seeing a lady that is not snobbing because everybody in Ministry of Finance snobs." This lady does not know that I'm just coming in as somebody that not know anybody. So what I did was I just when I opened the rub for her, she now say, "Okay, why are you here? Where is your department?" And I now told her actually, and I told her the truth. Do you know, immediately she took me to the admin officer. When she took me to the admin officer said, "No, we cannot accept some." She didn't. In fact, no, it's not possible. You are bringing down the Ministry of Finance. This, excuse me. She said, "You are doing this. You are doing." She was just giving me lines. Oh God. But I understand her. So immediately that lady knelt down. She said, "Please, this is my sister." She didn't say this is somebody I did not know. She knelt down and said, "This is my sister." The lady now said, "Okay, what did she read?" You see why referrals is good. She now said, what can you do? Because we don't know what you can do here. And I told her, "Ma, I can do anything. I can do Microsoft Excel very well. I studied, like, while I was doing physics. That one thing it means I learned a lot of things. God have mercy on me. I learned many things. Like, it became so bad to an extent that because I just wanted, I did not know what to study. Before I now discovered that actually I wanted to be in finance. I supposed to be in finance, but I did not know because I was very good with numbers that everybody said, yeah, study physics because you are very good with numbers. I can be very strategic when it comes to numbers, metrics, and all that. So I just told her, "Okay, I can handle your." I noticed that because I observed and I noticed that many people there don't know how to handle Excel, as in advanced Excel to calculate financial data and all that. So I told her I could handle that. I also told her that I now leverage my what experience with who Stephen Akinta. I told her, "Okay, yes, I've handled business. I learned business development management under the business developer of Stephen Akintayo." I also told her I got my business because I got an internship then from Accelerate when I was sourcing for 35 clients from Shanghai. So I then used that as leverage. So when she was now listening to me, she was like, is it this small girl that have all this experience like this? Now man, she was like, see this girl. I mentioned things that, and you know, most of these people, the moment you finish talking all these things, they want to test you. So she just told me, okay. She gave me an office and she gave me an Excel. Like, in that office, I was now the one teaching people how to use Excel. Imagine, I came to Ministry of Finance and I was teaching people how to use Excel. So you have to be very good at what you do. Very, very good. Because at any time they call you to prove yourself, if you cannot prove yourself, you have lost every opportunity there. So now if you look at Jonathan's speech, Jonathan, there's nothing hard with his speech. Now he didn't use any psychology. Now he's doing great in as much as it's not the best perfect speech, but to some extent he got 80%. Let me just tell you, because he's human. If you are not human in your pitch, you have lost the pitch. Stop pitching with suit, please. We are human beings, we are not robots. I beg. We are human beings. So you can see that said, "I'm Jonathan, a coach and a founder of the Profit Path Academy. I guide you to build a what 6 to 7 figure system online." This is what the pitch is now. You can see, this is where I mean the metrics is now. Do well to connect. You are gonna love it here. That means he brought his personality here. And look, immediately I check his picture, I went to his profile straight. Because if your profile is different from what you are pitching, you have lost that person, because the person is going to be like you are a liar. Now, you see, when I went to his profile, look at his profile, saying the same thing. You're linking Big Brother, coaching 5,000 plus internet. You see, metrics, they cry. Metrics, they cry for this guy's profile. You can see, right? So you have to use metrics a lot. Let's move to the next slide, please. So you can notice that if you see Jonathan was very confident. I don't know, he was so confident, yeah. So Oh my God. If you can still hear me, say I can still hear you. I'll soon be done. If you can still hear me, say I can still hear you. Say I can still hear you. So you can see this is an email I sent here. So you can see I just saw a post. They said we are looking for a business development and client solutions manager. Immediately I located the man that posted that, and all these people here are professors. So they are professors, and now if you want to pitch to professors, you have to be smart to use their kind of English. In fact, use suits, please. There are people that are going to use normal. You can bring that personality, but when you are pitching to, so that's why I say psychology. If when you are pitching to people like all these professors, please, I beg you, especially in Nigeria, if it is abroad now, because white people don't have issues, they love humanity. But you see, my Nigerian brothers, Nigerian sisters, they love suits. And if you go to pitch to an American, let me say, organization that is handled by a Nigerian, please don't, I beg, use suit. uh can you still see the screen? Can you still see my screen? Can you still see my screen? We're almost done with this. We'll soon bring the Upwork coach here. We're almost done. We're almost done. We're almost done. Okay, yes. Can you see my screen? Just type I can see your screen. Let me know, please. Just type I can see your screen. Just type I can see your screen. I can see your screen. So now you can see. What did I do here? I just went directly. I said ranked as the top 2% on LinkedIn globally and having served as. Can you see the way I was so strategic with this pitch? I use all the metrics I can use in my life because this is a professor. Can you see everything I have on me? I use it to pitch here because this is a big position that only professors were allowed for this position. Man, I had to position myself like I'm the big girl here. I was so strategic. Can you hear me? Yes, for psychology book I will recommend. Yeah. So you can see. Oh my God, my screen has gone. Nigerian. Somebody said Nigerian loves suits. We love suits. Oh God, we love suits. Please don't go and pitch to a professor and you now open it and tell him I admire. Oh God. Please, can you move to the next slide? The next slide. The next slide. Okay, yeah. Yeah, not the next slide. Sorry, not this one. The previous one. Sorry. Not this one. The previous one. Yeah. So you can see, in the past 5 years before I got my degree, I multitasked as a business development manager, taking hikes and internship, and my certificate. Now these are professors that are going to come up with, I have a master's in, I have a look at the first metric as the top 2% on LinkedIn. The first thing you say is and having served as a global ambassador for top brands like Scholar Up in the UK. You see I'm mentioning, you'll be like, you get. a leadership institution and on-go studio based in India. It's like, she have done 3 countries already. I believe I possess the skills, knowledge, and experience needed to come into this position as a business development and client solutions manager and make a positive impact straight away. It's not like, In the past 5 years before I got my degree, it's not like, wow, even before she finished school, this girl is very resourceful. Are you seeing? It's not like, What did I say? I multitask as a business development manager. So it's not like this lady is not just coming as somebody. Can you hear me? It's not like he's not going to say, this lady just came out of nowhere. This lady know the thing. In the past 5 years before I got my degree, I multitask as a business dev. Do you see me say I graduate or I'm still in schooling? Or no, I use wisdom. Taking Hatch an internship at Accelerate, where I saw 35 business partners for a law firm. He's not like, Can you see? In Shanghai, he will not be like, wow. And I say what? An established client relationship for future business deals. That means I made it a long-term relationship. For you to come to this kind of position, they must see you as somebody that can handle long-term relationships. Then where I established a client CEO employee relationship to promote retention and growth. Now most of you know Financial Jennifer. Excuse me. But I made myself I made Financial Jennifer the biggest leverage I could use for this position. I said what? I recently got endorsed as the best strategist by Financial Jennifer. Now, for me to put Financial Jennifer here, it's just like now, let me say I want to put just suggest a name for me on LinkedIn I want to use. Let me just tell you the kind of words I'm going to use for that person. Just suggest a name. Suggest a name for somebody I want to use on LinkedIn. And I'm going to tell you. Suggest a name. 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 If you are just okay, yeah. Suggest a name, please. Okay, yes, Jasmine Alik. Now, for example, if I want to use somebody like Alik, I will now say the LinkedIn. I'll not go and use LinkedIn King, please. I'll just say I recently got, because now, for example, Jasmine Alik, everybody knows Jasmine Alik is one of the most popular guys. Now, if I want to use Jasmine Alik now, I'll use a comment section. I recently got, let me just say, I recently built a conversation. Yeah. Because there was a time when Jasmine posted and then we were commenting. When I commented, he replied comment. I commented again, he replied comment. You see that we started conversation under his post. So I can now say I recently built, let me just say, in the past, I built a conversation with one of the best experts on LinkedIn. I'll position myself as a big deal. Now, nobody will know that it's just normal conversation we're having on that comment section. They'll just think I'm the big shot. Do you get? Use your words very, yes, or Lara Acosta. I can just say, I recently built conversation with the, use words. See, you have to be very strategic with your words, actually. So let's move to the next slide. You can see that because of that, the man sent me an email next. Let's move to the next slide, please. Okay. Let's move to the next slide. Let's move to the next slide. Oh my God. Let me see. Okay, yeah. So not here. Sorry, the previous slide, not here. Sorry. Yeah. You can see that this kind of strategies work. You can see. I hope you're having. Please, Favor, can you please check your messages? Favor, Commander, please. Thank you. So you can see I I hope you are having a great week. I'm Susanna. It's nice to see that we both know. I also noticed you have a previous experience working in Deloitte. This is a big company, one of the companies I admire so much, and I have been following the successes for a while. Do my long-term vision to be a this and this. I recently and would love to about your growth journey. Best, Susanna. Can you see if you look at this message now? I first of all I admired please, favor commander, if you are here, please can you check your message on WhatsApp? Thank you. If you can see the message I sent first day of chatting with this man, what did I do first of all? I acknowledge the fact that we know somebody. Now I just had to be straight about it. It's nice to see that we both know this and this. Now, even if I don't know this person much, I made him know that I know this person, because either I've commented on the person's post and all that. It's nice to know we both know this. Already is giving him the impression that, yeah, okay, she knows somebody I know. And I also noticed you have a previous experience working with one of the companies I admire so much, and I've been following their successes for a while due to my long-term vision to be a this. I recently got this, and would love to learn about your work and your growth journey. Now, I didn't tell him I want to work with Deloitte too. I just gave him a time to, I just made it easy for him to call me and tell me, for him to give me a time slot, let us talk. You see, he just said what? Hi Susanna, thanks for your message. I'll check my schedule and see if there's an available slot so we can chat. Immediately, can you see this? It gave him the what? He gave him the it made it easier for him to actually give me a time slot. You see, I just tell him I would love to learn about your work and your growth journey. I didn't tell him I want to work for Deloitte. No. I just, even if I want to work for Deloitte, I said what? Due to my long-term vision. So that it's not something that I want to do today and run away. You can see this second one. This is the white man I was talking to you about that he wanted me to onboard clients for him. So if you look at this white man, you can see white man is using Oba Awoni's Abego. You can see he's using Oba Awoni's Abego, call me forgive. I have my head in the sand, and well, you see, can you see the way a pitch, just like I told you, those faces, you see the way we are discussing like as if we are we are very, 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 very close. And you see, it was not easier for him to now tell me, okay, this is what he's looking for. This is, you can see he's telling me, okay, he's looking for how to get business 50 wealthy homeowners. You can see it was easier for him to come up with what he wants. Why was that? It's because what abuse was the connection. I've already made it comfortable for him to talk with me like a friend. Can you see the conversation? This is somebody from Apple. Try to chat to somebody from Apple. They'll be giving you suit conversations. That's why you have to be very smart to know how to make people really talk. People are not really strict or rigid. They just need somebody that can actually make them talk. Let's move to the next slide, please. Now, in this next slide, you can see I just applied for this, and look at what the person said. In 24 hours, you can see it said, appreciate you applying source level of 1 of our screening, and please referring the flying colors. And it was through those kind of pictures. Let's move to the next slide, please. Let's move to the next slide. Now, these are my clients. These are my mentees, sorry. These are my mentees. See this one? They want, like, if most of my students and mentees, I write their pitch for them. Because I see them as they are still growing. They have not mastered how to pitch yet and all that. And that's the reason why some of them, okay, Mr. Babs will soon be here. Mr. Babs will soon be here. So yeah, you can see some of my mentees. Look at some of their messages. You can see this one say they want to finish my phone with follow-up messages. You You can see. Okay, a minute, please. Let me. A minute. A minute. A minute. A minute, please.
I got my plans, I got my way. I'm thinking today's gonna be my day. I'm ready to win, I'm ready to go. But the Holy Spirit whispers, take it slow. I say, wait, what? That don't make sense. I'm feeling strong, I'm feeling immense. But deep inside, I feel the nudge telling me trust, don't hold a grudge. Oh, why is it always like that? I think I've got the perfect plan, but He's got something better I can't deny. Even if sometimes I'm wondering why. The Holy Spirit knows, yeah, He knows what's best. When I think about it all, He puts me to the test. It might seem a little strange, might feel kinda odd, but in the end He's always got the nod. I'm trying to figure out life, He's laughing with grace, leading me through every step I face. It's funny how it works, I can't lie. The Holy Spirit knows better than I. I'm in a rush, gotta meet that goal, but He says slow down, let me take control. Really now? I've got things to do. He says trust me, I've got bigger plans for you. I roll my eyes, thinking I know it all, but then I stumble and I start to fall. And then there He is, smiling through it all, saying I'll catch you before you hit the wall. It's always the same, I try to steer, but His way is clearer year after year. He'll show me a path I couldn't see. Turns out it's the best even for me. The Holy Spirit knows, yeah, He knows what's best. When I think I've got it all, He puts me to the test. It might seem a little strange, might feel kinda odd, but in the end He's always got the nod. I'm trying to figure out life, He's laughing with grace, leading me through every step I face. It's funny how it works, I can't lie. The Holy Spirit knows better than I. Sometimes it's weird, sometimes it's wild, but His way is clearer year after year. He'll show me a path I couldn't see. Turns out it's the best even for me. Oh, He's never wrong, He's never late. Turns out His timing is always great. The Holy Spirit knows, yeah, He knows what's best. When I think I've got it all, He puts me to the test. It might seem a little strange, might feel kinda odd, but in the end He's always got the nod. I'm trying to figure out life, He's laughing with grace, leading me through every step I face. It's funny how it works, I can't lie. The Holy Spirit knows better than I. I'll laugh along the way, learning as I grow. Turns out He's been right, He's always in the know. I'm in a rush, gotta meet that goal, but He says slow down, let me take control. Really? Now? Really? Now? I've got things to do. He says trust me, I've got bigger plans for you. I roll my eyes thinking I know it all, but Used to walk this lonely road, looking for love, somewhere to call home. Then you came and changed my view. Now it's me and God and you. In your eyes I see the light of the sun. In your smile I know my race is won. We're stronger together as one we stand. Two hearts held by God's own hand. The two are better, He's made it clear. When you're by my side I've got nothing to fear. Through every storm, through every fight, our love takes wing into the night. Our two has become one. Together we'll put 10,000 to flight. In His love we overcome. With you it's all so right. Oh baby, with you it's all so right. Mountains may rise, valleys may fall, but with you by my side we'll stand tall. Through trials and tears His love's our guide. Together in Him we'll never divide. You and me, we're not alone. In His arms we've made our home. No matter what may come our way, His love will guard us every day. The two are better, that's what He. It's all so right. Remember the vows we made that day, how we stood together and chose His way. Our love's a flame, burning bright, guided by His holy light. Through every trial, every tear, I'll be with you year by year. We've got the Word as our guiding light. With God we'll win every fight. Together hand in hand we'll stand. In His love we're part of His plan. Yeah, with you it's all so right. Our love shines bright.
Subscribe to Faith Fueled Frequencies, hit that notification bell.
I used to walk this lonely road, looking for love, somewhere to call home. Then you came and changed my view. Now it's me and God and you. In your eyes I see the light of the sun. In your smile I know my race is won. We're stronger together as one we stand. Two hearts held by God's own hand. The two are better, He's made it clear. When you're by my side I've got nothing to fear. Through every storm, through every fight, our love takes wing into the night.
Hello. Can you all hear?
Can you all hear me now? Okay, yeah. So can we move to the next slide, please? Apologize for the short delay. What we did was okay. I was trying to get across to Babatun. We are going to move his session to tomorrow. Let's finish the slides for today for the pitching. Then we are going to handle his tomorrow because something came up. That's why his session has been moved to tomorrow. Please, if you can hear me, say I can hear you so that I'm going to be. If you can hear me, say you can hear me. You can hear me, say I can hear you loud and clear. Let me see. I'm seeing the comment section. The class is supposed to end to Babatunde Babatunde is not available now, so that's why we are moving his session tomorrow. Yeah, because he's the main person to handle this class. Yeah, he's going to teach you. Like, if you know this man, this is somebody that have closed over $500 in one day. Like, this man closes gigs back to back. Imagine somebody rejecting $750 $750 gig because of disrespect. So he's the man of the day and he's not available. That's why we are moving his session to tomorrow. If not, we are supposed to end it today. But let's just wrap up this pitching. And I see people are complaining. Let's finish. People are complaining. They want to sleep. Imagine you want to sleep. Yeah, even me, I'm feeling sleepy too. I'm feeling sleepy. But let's wrap this so that we can. Yes, we know that we have completed the pitching. We might not hold the practical class for the writing today, but we can shift it to tomorrow. But I'm glad you all have learned pitching. If you have learned pitching, just raise your hand and say, I learned something. I learned something. The script, yes, we are doing the script. We were supposed to do the script today, but see, the time has gone. I was thinking this pitching is going to take lesser, but see, the time has gone. And yeah, if you learn something, say, yeah, I learned something. Tomorrow is Monday. Yeah, tomorrow. Okay, yeah, I'm not sleeping. I'm not sleeping at all. Yeah, so we are going to handle. Yeah, if you are not sleeping, if you all guys are here, we are going to do this and see how to move to the next. It's a lie. The devil is a lie. So these are some of my students that I handled some of their pitches for them. Yeah, I handled because, yeah, pitching is a whole course. Forget the fact you can think you have mastered it in one day. Just go and then you job blocking. Pitching is a whole course, actually. Can we move to this next slide? These are just the testimonials. See this and say, Mama, my phone want to finish with follow-up messages. So we're supposed to take our Upwork coach next. But since it's not here, I want to see how to set up my slide so that we can handle I just want us to handle the other class. So let me see how to share my screen. Let me see how to share my screen for let me see. Please, can you stop sharing your screen? Let me see if my screen. I want to do the practical class. I just hope it's going to show. So this is it. This is it. Are you seeing my screen? If you can see can you see my screen, all of you? Can you see my screen? 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 Just so I can see. Can you see my screen? I can. I think my okay. Let me see. I'm trying to see how to share my screen. I want to share the practical class. See if we can do the practical class. I don't know. Let me see if it's going to share. Can you see my screen? 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 I mean the screen for the document. Are you seeing it? Can you see my screen? Can you see the document? Can you see the document? Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Mr. Babatunde is here. Let's see. Okay, you all can see my screen, right? Let me see. It's having I don't know, my screen just went blank. Can you see my screen? Okay, yeah. So let me see how to type. Since you all are seeing my screen. So let me see. It's showing my screen, but it's not showing it full. I don't know. I want us to do the practical class now. Yeah, it's blur. It's blur, but it's loading. It's loading. Can you see my screen? Let me see. Let me try to load it from here. I think is if it doesn't work, if my system doesn't work with it, I'm just going to try to see how to. Okay, let me see. What about now? Can you all see the screen? Because I'm seeing this document is low. If you can see my screen, type I can see your screen. If you can see my screen, type I can see your screen. So that I know that you can see my screen. Yeah, I can see. You can see the screen. You can see the screen. You can see the screen. So let's start from here. Now, if you look at this script, this is the same script I gave you all to do the last time that you all did something else. That some people are just using AI, copy paste, and all that. So you can see, look at. If you can see, please just type I can see. Let me know that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Who is saying? Okay, I'm seeing some screen. Please, can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Okay, thank you. So now look at a script. These scripts, there are tools actually. There are a lot of tools I use to be able to draft out or pick out some of all these scripts. Because this is, if you look at this script, this is exactly the video I gave you all. This is exactly the video. I'm seeing some people still say I'm not seeing your screen. Can you see the screen? I don't know. Okay, since you can, I'm hearing people say I can't see the script. Wow. Let me see. Okay, it's thank you slide that. Okay, document is not showing. Let me reshare the screen. Sharing another thing. Let me reshare it. Let me share the screen. Let me share the screen. Can you see my screen now? Can you see my screen now? Can you see my screen? Is it the thank you slide that is still showing? Is it the thank you slide that is still showing? Can you see? Can you see? Okay, yes. I'm confused. Who is saying yes? Who is saying no? Who is saying yes? Can you see it? I think it's boldened. Can you see it? I don't know. Why are those saying I can't still see? Those saying I can't still see. Can you see it? Just bolding the document. Bolding it, bolding it, bolding it, bolding it, bolding it. Bolding it, oh. Bolding it. Yeah. So that is it. So to do this now, this is the script, this is the video. I said there are tools actually that we use to extract some of all these things and bring out. That's why we can write up to 5 scripts in a day. So what I want to do is I want to bring out a fiction from this. What am I going to do? I'm going to the strong points to start from. And what's the strong point to start from? I'm just going to look for something very, very sharp. Like now, if all this happened, you have to be very smart and fast in going through a document. Like now, they have to have, they each have, um the skin suite. I'm not looking for that. The bonus. So I'm just going through. I'm looking for something with. So you have never launched. Let me see. Let me see if Good. I can just say enter. Okay, yeah. Known as the most dangerous hackers known as the most dangerous hackers. Like here you see they all lived in Russia. Known as the most dangerous hackers ever lived from Russia. Now you told you a fictional. So if here is using hackers, I can use criminals here. I can change it and use known as the most dangerous criminals. For you to be a good scriptwriter, you must know copywriting. I always tell people, if you are very good at copywriting, to some extent you master scripts, because you must know how to tweak and tweak and tweak, because you can't always be learning how to you can't always be writing script from scratch. Sometimes you have to use an existing script and get ideas. So known as the most dangerous criminals from Russia. From Russia. Oh my god. From Russia, comma. I can now say they each have different objectives. C. Control V. Have different objectives to they each had a plan, a dangerous they each have a plan to bring disaster to they each plan to bring disaster to, let me say, bring disaster to Russia. Let me not just use Russia. Let me look for something else that we are going to use. So, okay, known as the most dangerous criminals in the world. Let me just say in the world. In the world, you are going to be picking ideas from inside the script. They bring disaster to. Let's check here. Let's look for. We are going to look for something strong enough to use from here. They have to. They each have a plan. They each plan to bring, known as the most dangerous criminals in the world, they plan to bring destabilization. I've seen a word from there. Destabilization. They are going to move the destabilization to Donald Trump. Good. To Donald Trump's tenure. Now everybody know that Donald Trump is passing through what we call, like many people don't like his presidency as in his tenure because of what he's doing with the tax I say taxes with stopping relocation and all that. So people want to hear about Donald Trump. You see that you have already put something that everybody wants to hear, everybody wants to see. Can you all hear? Can you all see this? So known as most dangerous criminals in the world, they each plan to bring destabilization to Donald Trump tenure. And have crept on them into the German parliament, which is heavily sponsored. Which media sources? Now, if you don't know anything, if you are not sure, you just say media sources claim be heavily sponsored by Vladimir Putin. Now, can you see this? Already, I've already brought a hook. But now, what will I now do to make this hook more stronger? I'm going to now go inside the content again and now look into the German parliament, heavily sponsored by what? Vladimir Putin. I can now say this is what I'm going to use as the ending hook. Copy it. Since I'm still looking for something to use before I end the hook, I mean the intro. Control V. So we are still looking for, before we need to put something before this. So we are going to look for words to put here. They each plan to bring destabilization to Donald Trump and have crept into the German parliament, which media sources claim to be heavily sponsored by Vladimir Putin. I can just say something here that is going to make people so curious. Could this be a sign for a forthcoming war? You know, everybody be like, wow, what happened? Forthcoming war. And what is the plan of these criminals? I can now say this documentary reveals who these hackers are, how they operate, and how we can protect ourselves from there. Can you see I've made a sharp intro without wasting of time? Can you all see the intro? Most of you that say I cannot write intro, can you see? This is exactly what I wanted you to do, to look at the existing script and create something so catchy. Now, anybody that looks at this, the moment they just say known as the most dangerous criminals in the world, people are like, wow, so these people are dangerous criminals. They each plan to bring destabilization to what? Donald Trump tenure. Everybody now be like, wow, so Donald Trump, they want to do something bad to this man today, or they want to do, you get. But now, when I now want to shift the attention from just Donald Trump to the world, I'll now say what? And have crept their way into the German parliament. Now, it's not making the audience to see, it's not making people to see what? That, wow, these people don't just want to harm Donald Trump's tenure. They have also crept their way into what? The German parliament. So automatically, everybody's like, wow. So these people now, they have gotten even the guts to enter the German parliament. That means which country is next? Which they now say what? Which media sources claim to be heavily sponsored by Vladimir Putin. Now, you see that now that Putin is heavily sponsored by Vladimir Putin, this man, everybody know that this man is what? Is part of those that are what? In war with Ukraine. Do you get? So everybody's now like, wow, so this man, after even with, despite the fact that he is in a war with Ukraine, he still wants to shift this war to what? To US. So automatically everybody's mind is like, wow, I need to know what this man is up to before it, because you know when Ukraine and Russia wanted to go on a war, it started like this. It started with debates like this. It started with little debates like this, like, will they go for war? Will they not go? People were thinking they are not going to go for war. They were thinking that peace talks are going to end it until we just hear blast. They have started war. So now automatically, the moment you put this, and you now say, what is the plan of these criminals? Everybody's mind is like, wow, I need to know. I need to know. What did these people finish with? Because everybody feel if you can get access to the US government and bring them down, it's over for the world. So now I now say, well, this documentary reveals who these hackers are. That means you get to know who these people are and what, how they operate and how we can protect ourselves from them. So automatically, everybody wants to read it. Everybody wants, I've already given an intro that people want to what? People just want to know, wow, these people, I need to know how to protect myself from these hackers. So this is how to write a script. You don't, even if you don't use the same script, even if you don't, because even if you are not recreating this script, because I judge based on other scripts that you wrote, not based now I'm just giving you a sample. Even if you don't want to recreate this script, and now let me say I want to create another script on everybody know Regina Daniels is trending because of what happened, right? Let me just say ranked as ranked for making the right choice, or let me just say a celebrated, let me just bring a script, a fictional script, or let me just say a real script. Celebrated celebrated for making the right choice. One just one moment, let me just say, pushed her to into regret that might later haunt all the celebrities who sponsored her marriage. Is more is more Aish. And predictions has claimed that most Gen Zs fit as her with these 5 signs. As we cover the prophecy of 10 Can you all see this? Can you all see? Can you all see this. Now what I did was what? Can you all see this? I just went and what did I do? I wrote I barely use Susanna's name. Now we are ending it now. We're ending it now. We are just going to do a short classwork and then we are going to end it. We'll just do a short classwork and we end it. So this is it. You see that this is another fictional script I created based on what I gave you. You see that this thing is not really hard. This thing is not really hard. You just need to know how to master. You just need to learn how to master your words. So the classwork I'm going to give now is, you see this script here. You see this script, or not just this script. I want to just write, come up with a, you see the way I came up with fiction again that is different from this script. Come up with something and drop it in the comments. I'm going to be going through them. Excuse me. I'm going to be going through them just 5 minutes, so that we can wrap up today for tomorrow. Let the Upwork, so that we can wrap up today, so that tomorrow is the Upwork coach is going to come and handle his session. Mm, you can see I wrote it so you see I wrote it so quickly. My students used to write script in you can write up to 5-10 scripts in a day because I teach you how to be very fast. Just come up with anything and drop in the comments. Anything. You're going so total. What should I? God. I'll announce the script writing soon. Oh God. I'm waiting. Come up with any topic, just like the way I just came up with something, a celebrity, and just posted. Come up with anything. Just come up with anything. Come up with anything.
tears, His love's our guide. Together in Him, we'll never divide. You and me, we're not alone. In His arms, we've made our home. No matter what may come our way, His love will guard us every day. To a better, that's what He said. In His promise, we're forever led. With Him, our foundation strong and sure. In His light, our love secure. Our two has become one. Together we'll put 10,000 to flight. In His love we overcome. With you it's all so right. Oh baby, with you it's all so right. When the days seem long and cold and life feels hard like a heavy load, I'll hold your hand and praise His name. In His light our love secure. Something we can't face as two. With His love we'll make it through. A chord of three, He's always there. Our love will soar on wings of prayer. Our two has become one. Together we'll put 10,000 to flight. In His love we overcome. With you it's all so right. Oh baby, with you it's all so right. Remember the vows we made that day, how we stood together and chose His way. Our love's a flame, burning bright, guided by His holy light. Through every trial, every tear, I'll be with you year by year. We've got the Word as our guiding light. With God we'll win every fight. Together hand in hand we'll stand. In His love we're part of His plan. Yeah, with you it's all so right. Our love shines bright in His light. I got my plans, I got my way. I'm thinking today's gonna be my day. I'm ready to win, I'm ready to go. But the Holy Spirit whispers, take it slow. I say, wait, what? That don't make sense. I'm feeling strong, I'm feeling immense. But deep inside, I feel the nudge telling me trust, don't hold a grudge. Oh, why is it always like that? I think I've got the perfect plan, but He's got something better I can't deny. Even if sometimes I'm wondering why. The Holy Spirit knows, yeah, He knows what's best. When I think I've got it all, He puts me to the test. Might seem a little strange, might feel kinda odd, but in the end He's always got the nod. I'm trying to figure out life, He's laughing with grace, leading me through every step I face. It's funny how it works, I can't lie. The Holy Spirit knows better than I. I'm in a rush, gotta meet that goal, but He says slow down, let me take control. Really now? I've got things to do. He says trust me, I've got bigger plans for you. I roll my eyes, thinking I know it all, but then I stumble and I start to fall. Then there He is, smiling through it all, saying I'll catch you before you hit the wall. It's always the same, I try to steer, but His way is clearer year after year. He'll show me a path I couldn't see. Turns out it's the best even for me. The Holy Spirit knows, yeah, He knows what's best. When I think I've got it all, He puts me to the test. It might seem a little strange, might feel kinda odd, but in the end He's always got the nod. I'm trying to figure out life, He's laughing with grace, leading me through every step I face. It's funny how it works, I can't lie. The Holy Spirit knows better than I. Sometimes it's weird, sometimes it's wild, but His way is clearer year after year. He'll show me a path I couldn't see. Turns out it's the best even for me. Oh, He's never wrong, He's never late. Turns out His timing is always great. The Holy Spirit knows, yeah, He knows what's best. When I think I've got it all, He puts me to the test. It might seem a little strange, might feel kinda odd, but in the end He's always got the nod. I'm trying to figure out life, He's laughing with grace, leading me through every step I face. It's funny how it works, I can't lie. The Holy Spirit knows better than I.
Can you all hear me?
Along the way, learning as I grow.
You can
can hear me, type I can hear you. I can hear you. If you can hear me, type I can hear you. Can you all hear me? I'm checking through the pitch. I'm checking through the pitch. Can you all hear me? Okay, since can you all hear me? Yeah, I'm seeing. Okay, yeah, thank you. You can hear me. I can see you can hear you. Yeah. So as you are and subscribe on the yes, like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. He built an app that predicted what people wanted before they even oh God. Adam quit is okay, he did well. She lived with the monster herself, a monster we all knew. After dropping out of here's what how he was able to join back in the millionaire club in his 20s. All those that are coming to my DM asking mentorship, all those that are asking for mentorship. See now, see what I'm going to do. Can you all hear me? I don't know, my network is keeping a bit. So as many of you that have been asking and been wanting a mentorship with me, this is your chance. This is your chance where you get trained by me. I have an advanced paid class where I teach people how to pitch. This one you are going to run through the full mastery of pitching. You are not going to just be taught 1+1 and then I just leave you. You are going to be taught the main thing where you learn how to pitch. You also learn how to get these gigs because there are a lot of sites, over 200 plus sites that are used to get some of all these gigs. If you notice some of all these gigs, you'll not see that they are from LinkedIn. Most of them, especially the one I got recently, that most of you are shouting, wow, wow, wow. It's not from LinkedIn. It's from, there are different kinds of sites. They are over, and the funny thing is, they keep updating these sites daily, and the lowest paying gig in most of these sites is $200. That is it. And all these sites are free. But many people don't know about this site because they purposely hit these platforms because they don't want it to get too saturated. And so this is what you are going to be getting together with pitching mastery. Like you are going to be taught how to pitch, you are going to be taught how to be able to get these clients because many people have this feeling that it's only certain people that should know how to pitch. Many people are too scared to pitch because they feel that people are going to ghost them. Many people are scared of snobs. Yeah, a lot of people do snob when you go to pitch to them. But now is how to convert these people's snobbing to attention, to interest. And this is something that I run people on a course. So I'm supposed to make this course open as a price at 150,000 because most of my students I charge them. If you have been my mentee in the past, you discover I charge 150,000 for mentorship, but I'm giving it at a cheaper discount of 12,000 naira within 24 hours. So if you want to hop in on this, I just because the moment we just reach 100 people, I'm going to close the slot. I'm just looking for active, serious people. So, and that is the reason why I'm out of this class, I'm going to pick a mentee for free, just like I picked yesterday, day for yesterday. So I'm making this offer for as many of you that have been praying and wishing to get onto my mentorship train and have not gotten a chance in the past. So I'm making it open now. Within 24 hours, the moment it's 12 midnight, I'm going to close it. Just like the way everybody were waiting to pop into the script writing submission and then we closed it when nobody expected. That's how we're going to close this. So this is your chance. We just give 24 hours those that want to hop into this mentorship, and you are going to meet with the script writing. There's a script writing expert with 100% job success score, and he's going to be walking you through how to write some of all these scripts. And you don't need to worry. Many people complain that I do not know how to write a script. I started writing script without having any knowledge of it. I use a lot of software. There are softwares to help you write the script. You don't need to suffer. All these softwares are here to make it easy. Somebody was asking me, how do you draft out this script so far? Like, there are softwares I use to pick out scripts. You can just drop a script and I can extract up to 10 scripts in less than 1 hour. So these are the softwares that we use to make work easier for us. And they are AI softwares. They are AI software most of you don't even know about. And those are the kind of softwares you are going to be working with. Because to be sincere, you cannot write scripts on your own and be perfect if you are not an expert yet. And these are the kind of things we are going to be getting access to just by signing up for this mentorship. So for as many, yeah, I'm seeing messages in my DM. Yeah, I've already picked Olawale Rosemary. I've picked my mentees based on the script I saw in the past. I picked my mentees already. I already announced them. I'm going to announce the rest soon. So I'm making this available within the next 24 hours. All those that asking me, we need to pay, we need to see the pay. Don't worry, I'm going to drop the payment. All those in my DM, don't worry, I'm going to drop the payment, the payment details for you. I'm going to drop it. Can you still see my screen? Can you still see my screen? Can you still see my screen? Yes, you'll be happy to get YouTube script writing gigs. Most of my mentees, you have seen them, they got script writing gigs within a month. If you are very fast and diligent, you will get even within a month. You just need to be smart about it. And because I mostly pressure my students, I tell them, do this, do that. You must be very serious, please. I love working with serious people. You must be very serious. Yes, I'm seeing question, we will be helped. Yes, you. So I'm opening this offer within the next 24 hours. We are going to be giving pitching templates. Most of you that are still thinking about how am I going to pitch to this person, how am I going to pitch to that person, we are going to be giving ebook to help you to know how to pitch. This ebook now, they are psychology books that are going to give you the mindset of how to catch this, because sometimes you need to understand the mindset of some of these people you are going to be pitching to, and how to find where these people hang out. Because I have a template of how these people operate, where they hang out, and how to find them. So these are the things you are going to be getting access to. And I'm making it within available for just 24 hours. So if you have been waiting for a chance, this is your chance now. For just 24 hours, this will be made available. Since you are not dropping, don't worry, I'm going to drop the payment details in the class, and you have to hop in fast. You see the way most people were locked out of this class initially because the group just filled up in less than 3 days. So this is your chance, because you might think and say, okay, let me just think about getting the payment tomorrow, and you discover that you're locked out. So you have to be very, very fast about this. In just 24 hours, this is going to be made available. This is your chance. So I'm going to be checking through shortly. So same time tomorrow, we are going to be having our Upwork coach for that. So now one advantage of getting access to this mentorship is that you are going to be mentored not just by me. I'm bringing experts, people that know how to break these things down. You're not just going to be taught pitching. Most of you complain you you don't have copywriting skills. You're going to be taught copywriting. You're going to be taught pitching. We are going to be taught Upwork the full Upwork mastery. You are going to be taught all these things. You are going to be given the Upwork by Babs. That is Babatunde James. You are going to be given all this. And if you know Babatunde James, you know this is a man that in less than, if you work with this man in less than a month, if you are fast enough, you can get gigs of up to $100, $200. These are things you are going to be getting access to, and you are not going to be just left. If you have attended my class before, you know I don't dump people in a class and leave. I check up on my mentees and ensure that they get the best. So these are what you are going to be getting access to. So if many people are begging me to send, okay, so this is what is going to happen. There are people that are complaining that all those, you see, one thing you do, many people are begging me, they need, get, you see all these document, all these your scripts, you have picked one of the winners already, but get all this your, get all those that are saying, are we sending it this night, I'm this, I'm that, put it into, we are going to send a, just like the way we sent the last time, a Google form. We are going to send a Google form. They are going to submit the script. I have seen all of you before somebody go and change his or her script. I have seen your script before. I now see somebody change script and go and submit something else. I have seen your script. So we are going to drop a Google form. You are going to just enter your script, and it's from there I'm going to grade you. So we call it a night. Most of us, we are already feeling sleepy. I'm even tired. We call it a night. Hope you all got something today. If you got something, shout, I got something. Just type it in the comments. I got something. Put it, copy your script and put it into a favor commander is going to send a Google form that you are going to drop your scripts so that many of us can go and sleep. So that favor commander is going to go, is going to, so that most of you, I mean, are going to sleep, because most of us are already tired. Everybody's complaining that they are feeling sleepy, they are feeling tired. Copy your good, I got something. Very good. So have a blessed night, all of you. Bye.